Hey guys, it is currently 3:16 in the morning on April 12th, but we're going to go ahead and talk about April 11th. I worked on three books on the 11th, in between live streaming and editing videos and not being able to sleep. And I'll get into the sleep thing in a second. But I worked on The Gang War, Thundering Hooves, and TE. 986 words in The Gang War, 892 in Thundering Hooves, and 1,826 in TE, which brought my total for April 11th to 3,704, and my total for the month so far to 25,268, which is this one up here. So, I'm very happy with progress yesterday. In general, the writing side of my life has gotten back to what I would consider generally normal. Although, admittedly, the 2,000, 3,000 days are pretty abnormal as of late, but at the earlier part of last year would have been what I would have considered normal. But recently, my pain has been so bad that that's like a great oddity. So hitting these counts on certain days is like amazing, and I feel incredible compared to how I normally feel. I'm still in pain, I always am, but I'm able to work through it a little bit better than I have been the past several months, which is awesome. Yesterday I slept like garbage. I went to bed at 9:45, which is my normal time for bed in the morning. Or I get ready at 9:45. I'm try to be in bed by 10, so that way I have half an hour to fall asleep, and I can wake up at 4:30. Because then that gives me time to do a little bit of writing after I wake up, after I deal with the dogs, and then do bird chores and stuff like that during the week anyway. But that didn't go as planned. I managed to sleep for about an hour. I could not sleep on my back. I couldn't sleep on my side. Both of them made me dizzy and sick to my stomach. So I had to sleep propped up, and I don't know if you've ever slept propped up, especially in the top bunk of a bunk bed. Very uncomfortable. I've managed it before, specifically when I had, the last time I had a sinus headache, but it's not comfortable, it's not fun, and when I sleep sitting up, every noise wakes me up. So when my mom got up and closed my door, it woke me up immediately, which is quite obviously not her fault at all, and I wasn't even, whatever. I was much more comfortable out here anyway. So I came back out here. I was awake and writing until about 6 p.m., which is the time that I spent working on TE. And then I finally went back to bed sometime after 6 and woke up around 1:30 in the morning, give or take. Which, wasn't exactly the plan for the day, but it's how things went. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why I'm suddenly dizzy all the time. I don't know why I'm suddenly sick to my stomach all the time when I lay down. Sometimes that's a hint that I'm going to have a sinus headache, sinus something infection. I don't know what the hell it's called. But I don't have the echoey feeling. I don't have the compressed feeling in my head right now, or anything that also normally comes with a sinus headache, so who knows. I guess my body's just finding even more fun things to do to disrupt my day, but, is what it is. But yeah, overall I'm happy with the progress that I made on the 11th, despite the sleep issue, despite the dizziness and the headaches and all that BS, but I'm happy with progress, which is something. I was especially happy with progress in The Gang War and Thundering Hooves. The Gang War, Bo and Jensen are having a conversation, still are having a conversation. I need to finish that scene at some point. Are having a conversation about what Bo's psychologist recommended to help him work through at least one of the problems that is afflicting him in his daily life, and I think that was a very nice conversation they were having, because Jensen generally has an issue with a filter, but he's grown to become much more understanding and thoughtful of his responses, and it's always nice to see that in their interactions. And then in Thundering Hooves, Bo is more or less partnering up with one of the detectives in the Los Angeles department that he's in right now, because that detective's partner is out sick for the week, and the detective enjoys working with Bo, one of the few detectives who enjoys working with Bo, so I always like seeing that as well, because in Thundering Hooves, Bo is like 14 or 15, I can't remember which one, and it's always good to see young Bo get a sense of the fact that he does indeed matter, and people do indeed think that he's not some sort of freak, because Bo is very intelligent, and he's been bullied for that his whole life. His biological parents, well, specifically one of his biological parents, but he's not able to make that distinction until years down the road. But you know, gave him up because of the freakish intelligence. So it's always good to see young Bo especially feel like people actually like him and like he actually matters. That's always nice. I always enjoy writing those scenes. And then TE, I've just got normal romance stuff going on in TE. And I enjoy writing those too, but I'm not going to get into characters on that one because that would defeat the purpose of not telling you about the books. But I'm happy with progress on the 11th, and that always feels pretty good. I hope that whatever your progress was on the 11th, I hope you're also happy with your progress. I hope things have gone well for you the first 11 days. I hope they continue to go well for you. If they haven't gone well so far, I hope they get better. But yeah. That's all that I have for the 11th day of April CampNaNo 2020. Hooray. We're getting there. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, a like is always appreciated. If you'd like to stay updated on my writing, my editing, the gaming videos I upload roughly every Friday, currently CampNaNo, obviously, or anything that I do on the channel in between, feel free to subscribe. All the links to my authors pages, as well as links to my social media, are in the description down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.